Have you ever wondered why some people can handle immense pressure without breaking down? Why some face rejection, failure, or uncertainty and keep moving forward while others fall apart? The answer isn't some magical trait they were born with. It's something they developed over time: mental toughness. We all face moments when life feels like too much. Whether it's a personal challenge, work stress, or just the unpredictability of life, these moments test us. But here's the thing: mental toughness isn't reserved for the elite, the athletes, or the highly successful. It's a skill anyone can develop, including you. Imagine being able to face any obstacle, no matter how difficult, with confidence and clarity. Imagine never feeling completely overwhelmed by stress again. That's what mental toughness can do for you. It's not about being emotionless or pretending everything is fine. It's about building the inner strength to keep going when things get tough. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to build that kind of mental resilience. Practical steps, proven strategies, and real-life examples that you can start using today. Ready to become mentally tough? Let's dive in. This intro hooks the viewer by addressing their struggles and inspiring them to build mental toughness in an attainable way. One of the core principles of mental toughness is learning to focus on what you can control. So often, we get caught up in worrying about things that are completely beyond our reach: what others think of us, how situations will unfold, or what tomorrow might bring. But here's the truth. Mentally tough people don't waste energy on the uncontrollable. Instead, they direct their focus toward their own actions and responses. Think about it like this. Life is like a stormy sea, full of unpredictable waves. You can't control the storm, but you can adjust how you sail. It's all about managing what's in your power. The moment you accept that certain things are out of your hands and that your energy is better spent on what you can influence, you start to become more resilient. Imagine being stuck in a traffic jam. Getting angry at the cars in front of you or wishing the situation was different doesn't change anything. But what if, instead of stressing, you used that time to call a friend, listen to an audiobook, or mentally prepare for the day? You shift your focus from the problem to your response. That's how mentally tough people operate. They train their minds to stay focused on solutions. This step is liberating because it gives you back your power. You're no longer a passive victim of circumstances, but an active participant in your life. You begin to realize that while you can't control every event, you can control how you react. And that shift, it's transformative. It changes how you approach everything, from daily stress to life's biggest challenges. Once you master the art of controlling what's within your reach, you'll find that you can navigate life's storms with a lot more ease and confidence. If there's one universal truth, it's that growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Mentally tough people don't just accept discomfort, they embrace it. They understand that every challenge, every setback, and every uncomfortable moment is an opportunity to grow stronger. The ability to thrive in discomfort is what separates those who push through from those who give up. Let's face it, discomfort is part of life. Whether it's dealing with a difficult conversation, pushing through exhaustion during a workout, or facing fear head-on, these moments can feel overwhelming. But here's the secret. Discomfort is temporary, while the growth you gain from it lasts a lifetime. Think of discomfort like exercise for your mind. Just as muscles grow when they're pushed beyond their limits, mental toughness develops when you confront difficult situations instead of avoiding them. Every time you choose to step into discomfort, whether it's tackling a hard task at work or staying calm in a stressful situation, you're building resilience. Take a lesson from athletes. They don't get stronger by lifting the same light weights over and over. They push themselves beyond their current limits, even when it hurts, because they know that's where the real gains are made. The same applies to mental toughness. Growth happens when you push yourself past the point of comfort. Mentally tough people don't see discomfort as a negative. They see it as a necessary part of achieving their goals. They train themselves to be okay with being uncomfortable because they know that's where the magic happens. So, the next time you find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, remind yourself, this is where growth begins. It's an opportunity to build your mental muscles, to push through, and to come out on the other side tougher and more resilient than before. Mental toughness isn't just about enduring hardships. It's also about cultivating the right mindset to thrive in difficult times. One of the most powerful ways to build resilience is by practicing gratitude and optimism. These two mental habits might seem simple, but they can dramatically shift how you approach challenges and setbacks. Let's start with gratitude. When life gets tough, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong, but mentally tough people train themselves to look for what's still going right. Gratitude is about recognizing the good, even when things aren't perfect. It might sound cliché, but research shows that people who regularly practice gratitude are more resilient, have better mental health, and are better equipped to handle stress. Imagine this. After a long, hard day, instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. Maybe it's your health, a supportive friend, or even just a small win from the day. This simple shift rewires your brain to focus on the positive, making it easier to navigate challenges. Gratitude gives you perspective and reminds you that even in the midst of a storm, there are things worth appreciating. Now, let's talk about optimism. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about adopting a mindset that believes in possibilities. Mentally tough people expect setbacks, but believe they can overcome them. They see failures as temporary and challenges as opportunities to grow. Optimism is like a guiding light. It keeps you moving forward when things get dark. By choosing to see challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, you keep your mind open to solutions and possibilities. Together, gratitude and optimism form a powerful foundation for mental toughness. They give you the strength to face difficulties head-on while staying grounded in the belief that things can, and often will, improve. Mental toughness isn't just built in isolation, it's shaped by the people you surround yourself with. The truth is, we are deeply influenced by our environment. If you want to become mentally tough, you need to surround yourself with individuals who challenge, support, and inspire you. Resilient people help you stay grounded, push you forward, and remind you of your own strength when you start to doubt it. Think about the times in your life when you faced something really tough. Who was by your side? It's likely that during your hardest moments, the people around you played a big role in how you handled the situation. Mentally tough people actively seek out relationships that nurture growth, positivity, and resilience. They understand that having a strong support system is essential in building mental toughness. There's an old saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If those people are complainers, pessimists, or easily overwhelmed, it's likely their attitudes will affect your own mindset. But if they're resilient, optimistic, and driven, you'll naturally absorb those qualities. Surrounding yourself with resilient people doesn't mean you need to cut everyone out of your life, but it does mean being mindful of the energy and perspectives you allow in. Seek out mentors, friends, or communities that challenge you to grow and adapt. Spend time with people who handle adversity with grace and tenacity. These are the individuals who will hold you accountable, provide constructive feedback, and push you to stay on track even when the going gets tough. In moments of hardship, having resilient people in your corner makes all the difference. They remind you of your capabilities, offer support when you need it, and most importantly, they show you, through their own actions, what it means to be mentally tough. Together, you become stronger. A key component of mental toughness is having a strong sense of purpose. Purpose gives meaning to your struggles and challenges, turning obstacles into stepping stones. When you have a clear why behind what you do, it becomes much easier to push through adversity. Purpose fuels resilience by reminding you that the pain, discomfort, or difficulties you face are part of a bigger picture. Think about some of the most mentally tough individuals in history, people who've faced unimaginable hardships. What kept them going? More often than not, it was their sense of purpose. Whether it's a parent working hard for their children, an entrepreneur building a legacy, or an activist fighting for justice. Purpose acts like an internal compass, guiding you through difficult times and reminding you why you started in the first place. Purpose helps shift your focus away from short-term setbacks and keeps you anchored in long-term goals. When things get tough, instead of being consumed by frustration or fear, mentally tough people reconnect with their why. This purpose-driven approach helps them maintain perspective and find the strength to endure challenges. However, developing a strong sense of purpose isn't something that happens overnight. It requires reflection. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? What's at stake? Understanding your deeper motivations gives you something to lean on when times are hard. When you tie your actions to something bigger than yourself, you become more resilient in the face of adversity. Having a sense of purpose not only strengthens your mental toughness, but also fuels your determination. It gives you the endurance to keep moving forward, no matter how hard the journey becomes. So, if you want to become truly mentally tough, find your purpose and let it be your guide through every storm you face. While mental toughness often conjures images of grit and relentless perseverance, it's equally important to recognize the role of self-compassion. Mentally tough people understand that resilience isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about learning to be kind to yourself, especially in moments of failure or setback. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same understanding and forgiveness that you would offer a close friend. When things go wrong, it's easy to fall into self-criticism, berating yourself for not being strong enough or good enough. But mentally tough people don't waste energy on that kind of thinking. Instead, they practice self-compassion, which allows them to bounce back from adversity more quickly. Why is this important? Because self-compassion helps you recover. When you show yourself kindness, you create space for growth. Rather than beating yourself up after a failure, you can objectively assess what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward. This mindset not only strengthens resilience, but also prevents burnout, which is often a consequence of being overly harsh on yourself. Take, for example, an athlete who loses a game. They can either spiral into negative self-talk, "I'm not good enough, I'll never win," or they can practice self-compassion. A mentally tough athlete would acknowledge their disappointment, allow themselves to feel it, but then shift their focus to growth. What can I learn from this? How can I improve for next time? Self-compassion doesn't make you weak. In fact, it makes you more resilient by helping you maintain emotional balance during difficult times. It's about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. The key is how you respond to those moments. By practicing self-compassion, you create a mental safety net that helps you bounce back faster, stay focused on growth, and ultimately become stronger in the face of adversity. Mental toughness isn't built in a day. It's developed through consistent action over time. One of the most effective ways to build resilience is by establishing small, positive habits that reinforce your mental strength daily. These habits act like building blocks, gradually strengthening your mindset and helping you endure larger challenges when they arise. Mentally tough people understand the power of small wins. They know that massive change doesn't come from a single heroic effort, but from repeated, consistent actions over time. Whether it's exercising regularly, journaling to reflect on your progress, or setting aside time each day to focus on your goals, these small habits compound and create a foundation of resilience. Think of it like this. Just as you wouldn't expect to become physically fit after a single workout, you can't expect to develop mental toughness overnight. It requires practice and repetition. The key is to start small and stay consistent. Over time, these daily habits not only build your resilience, but also help you develop discipline, a crucial component of mental toughness. For example, imagine you're trying to build the habit of waking up early. The first few days may be hard, and it's easy to slip back into old routines. But mentally tough people push through, even on the days they don't feel like it. They understand that the habit itself is more important than the immediate results. Over time, the consistent practice of waking up early strengthens their willpower and reinforces the mindset that they can tackle difficult tasks. By focusing on small, achievable goals, you create momentum. Each time you follow through on a habit, no matter how small, you send a message to yourself. I can do hard things. And with that, your mental toughness grows. The beauty of building consistency through small habits is that it makes mental toughness accessible to anyone. You don't have to wait for a big challenge to test your resilience. You can start building it today, one small step at a time. And over time, those small steps will lead to significant mental strength. A vital element of mental toughness is embracing a growth mindset. Coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. This perspective is crucial for building resilience and overcoming challenges, because it allows you to view failures and setbacks as opportunities for growth, rather than as reflections of your abilities. Mentally tough individuals recognize that failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. Instead of feeling defeated when faced with obstacles, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this experience? They understand that every setback is a chance to improve and that perseverance is key to long-term success. For example, think about a student who struggles with a particular subject. If they adopt a fixed mindset, they might believe they are simply not good at math and give up trying. However, a student with a growth mindset sees their struggle as a challenge to overcome. They might seek help, study more effectively, or try different methods of learning. This approach not only helps them improve in that subject, but also builds their confidence and resilience for future challenges. Adopting a growth mindset also involves being open to feedback. Mentally tough people view constructive criticism as a valuable tool for growth rather than as a personal attack. They actively seek out feedback, knowing that it can provide insights and perspectives that enhance their learning journey. To cultivate a growth mindset, start by reframing your thoughts around challenges and failures. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I can't do this yet. This simple shift in language opens the door to possibility and encourages a proactive approach to learning and growth. Embracing a growth mindset not only strengthens your mental toughness, but also fosters a lifelong love of learning. It empowers you to take on new challenges with confidence and resilience, knowing that each experience, whether a success or a failure, contributes to your growth and development. Setting clear and achievable goals is a critical step in developing mental toughness. Goals provide direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose, all of which are essential when navigating life's challenges. Without clear goals, it's easy to feel lost, overwhelmed, or aimless, especially when faced with obstacles. Mentally tough individuals understand that having well-defined goals helps them stay focused on what truly matters. These goals act as guiding stars, illuminating the path forward, even during the darkest times. When you set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals, you create a roadmap that makes it easier to overcome difficulties and track your progress along the way. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like, "I want to be fit," a mentally tough person might set a specific goal such as, "I will run a 5K in 3 months." This clarity gives them a target to aim for and allows them to break down the journey into manageable steps, such as training schedules, dietary adjustments, and regular check-ins on their progress. By focusing on these smaller milestones, they build confidence and momentum that reinforce their mental toughness. Moreover, setting goals helps you prioritize your efforts. When challenges arise, having clear objectives allows you to assess what's truly important and allocate your resources accordingly. It keeps you motivated even in the face of setbacks. Instead of getting bogged down by difficulties, you can remind yourself of your goals and why they matter to you. In addition to long-term goals, it's also vital to set short-term objectives that lead to your larger aspirations. These smaller goals provide a sense of accomplishment and reinforce your commitment to growth. Each time you achieve one, you build confidence in your ability to face challenges and keep moving forward. Finally, regularly reviewing and adjusting your goals ensures they remain relevant and aligned with your evolving aspirations. As you grow, your goals might change, and that's perfectly fine. The important thing is to keep your focus sharp and stay committed to your journey. By setting clear goals, you empower yourself to push through difficulties, maintain your direction, and ultimately develop the mental toughness needed to achieve your dreams. The final step in building mental toughness is to regularly reflect on your experiences and learn from them. This practice of reflection helps you gain insight into your actions, decisions, and emotional responses, enabling you to grow and adapt in future situations. Mentally tough individuals understand that every experience, whether a success or a failure, holds valuable lessons that can enhance their resilience and overall mental strength. Reflection is not about dwelling on past mistakes or beating yourself up for perceived shortcomings. Instead, it's about taking the time to thoughtfully assess what happened, why it happened, and how you can apply that knowledge moving forward. This process allows you to develop a deeper understanding of your strengths and weaknesses, helping you identify patterns in your behavior and emotional responses. One effective way to incorporate reflection into your routine is through journaling. Set aside a few minutes each day or week to write about your experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Consider questions such as, what challenges did I face? How did I respond? What did I learn from this situation? What will I do differently next time? Journaling provides an opportunity to clarify your thoughts and emotions, making it easier to identify areas for growth. Another powerful method for reflection is to seek feedback from trusted friends, mentors, or colleagues. They can offer valuable perspectives on your actions and behaviors that you may not see yourself. Embracing constructive criticism and using it to inform your future decisions is a hallmark of mental toughness. Finally, it's essential to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Reflecting on what you did well reinforces positive behaviors and helps you build confidence in your abilities. Recognizing your progress creates a positive feedback loop that encourages you to keep pushing through challenges. By consistently reflecting on your experiences and learning from them, you equip yourself with the knowledge and insights needed to face future obstacles with resilience and strength. This practice not only enhances your mental toughness, but also fosters a growth mindset, ensuring you remain adaptable and capable of overcoming whatever life throws your way. In conclusion, developing mental toughness is a valuable pursuit that can lead to greater resilience, improved performance, and a more fulfilling life. However, it's important to approach this journey with balance and self-awareness. While the strategies for building mental toughness, such as embracing discomfort, setting clear goals, and fostering a growth mindset, are essential, they should be integrated with self-compassion, vulnerability, and the willingness to seek support from others. The potential downsides, including the risk of burnout, isolation, and unrealistic self-expectations, highlight the need for a holistic perspective. It's vital to remember that mental toughness does not mean suppressing emotions or avoiding help. Rather, it involves understanding your limits and recognizing that asking for support is a sign of strength, not weakness. By embracing both resilience and compassion, you can navigate life's challenges more effectively while maintaining your mental well-being. Ultimately, the goal is to cultivate a mindset that not only endures adversity, but also thrives in the face of it, allowing for personal growth and deeper connections with others. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.